Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. I am here with your weekend reading, and I've got a huge reading for you guys today. I'm going to post this today because I was thinking about just doing it and posting it tomorrow, but I'm going to post it today so it gives you some stuff to really think about over the course of today and this weekend. Huge theme in this reading today is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands has come up in the masculine side probably at least 5 times, okay? And for the masculine, I used 1, 2, like 3 decks, okay? And I've used 24, 25 decks today. But the Nine of Wands is so prevalent on the masculine side and also on the feminine side, but she's only got it, I think, once. But it's come out 5 times in his energy. Let me tell you what this means. The Nine of Wands is an energy where it's like, man, this has been a long journey. This has been a long battle. And it's really like feeling battle weary, okay? It's about feeling fatigue. It's about feeling drained, but knowing that you are so close to success. It's about an energy where you're trying to gather up the courage to persevere, to continue to move forward, to take your last stand, okay? So when this card comes up in a relationship reading, which we are doing, this is telling us that he's in an energy where he's really feeling that this has been a tough journey with his divine feminine. This is telling us that in his energy that he's zapped, he's exhausted, he feels like giving up, he feels like calling it quits. But this card is saying that he's not going to. He's trying to maybe rest and gather the courage to take that last leap forward to the Ten of Wands and to move through all of this pain. Because it's telling us that this is an energy where if he continues to push forward, he will get to where he wants to be. And that is the same message for Divine Feminine today. This is the theme of the reading. I don't want to give any spoiler alerts, but it is her guidance also that Ganesha is helping our Divine Feminine with perseverance. That's the card. And he's got it 5 or 6 times in his energy where he is just trying to gather up the courage because he will be rewarded. She will be rewarded. Success is there. You're so close. You're so close to getting what you want, but you just feel like you're in this energy of you're just drained. You just can't move forward on this journey anymore. Okay, the feminine's like, bye, I'm taking my steps, but I still need to persevere as I start my journey fresh without this attachment to him. And he's in this energy of, I've got to gather all my strength to get into this energy of this success with my feminine. So it's this Nine of Wands perseverance energy around 2 different things. Okay, so she's trying to gain her energy and momentum and keep her energy and her strength to continue to move forward on her journey on her own. And he's in this energy of healing and retreat and trying to gather up the energy and the strength to continue forward to move towards her. It's a beautiful reading today. It's a very powerful reading today. Okay, and you're gonna want to stick with it if you can. It's probably going to be long, but it's probably, I feel like the last few readings have been extremely powerful and profound because of the energy, this empowered energy that the feminine is in. And so I feel like I'm just excited to do the readings now because this is a new day, a new story, a new day has come. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we've got a lot that we're covering. Like I said, I've used 24, 25 decks. Let's see, what did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 decks today. I used 24 decks. This literally, I've been sitting here for the last hour and a half getting all of these cards out for you guys. So what we're going to do is we're looking at the overall energy for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And then we're going to drill it down and see what's happening in the nitty-gritty of their overall energy. We're going to look at the head, heart, and environment. Okay, we do have an extra queen that came out, and you know I clarified that. I sure did. And then what I also did was I'm looking at the theme of the connection. What is the theme of the connection at this time? And then what is actually happening in the connection at this time? I also went ahead and I pulled the Akashic records for this contract. I'm going to be doing that at the end. I wanted to know where they are in their contract today. Okay, and if you guys are interested in understanding your own personal contract, because this is a contract for the collective, but that doesn't mean that this is your contract. Okay, this is a general reading. If you want to know about your own personal contract, what you're here for, what your outcome is, what the future is in your connection according to what you both decided when you were in soul form, then book the Akashic Records reading with me on my website at queenoflight1111.com. So we're going to look at that today. We're also going to look at what is challenging both of them today. We're also going to look at what arrows of love they are sending to each other. And at the end, I wanted to do a third party and karmic reading. I wanted to just make sure that even though I clarified things, I wanted to know what the energies were of third parties and karmics that are in this connection. Okay, and so you will see that at the end of the reading with the Akashic Records. So let us get started. And before I do, if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com and book your reading there. And I will respond to you within 24 hours of receiving notification from PayPal that you have booked a session, okay? If you want to purchase my Divine Connections Oracle deck, which is very unique, there's no other deck like this. It is a deck that shows you 3D and 5D energies, and I do a special reading on this, on what your connection is like. Is it 3D based? Is it 5D based? Where is the energy? And I've been doing a bunch of readings on that recently since I put that up on my website. So if you want to purchase my Divine Connections Oracle deck, email me at queenoflight1111@gmail.com. And let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with overall energy for Divine Masculine, okay? I'm going to put the Ganesha cards to the side because I've got a bunch of stuff to talk to you all about today. And if you want to purchase any of these decks are all available on my Amazon storefront, with the exception of my deck and my sister Mystic Moon's deck, okay? For Mystic Moon, you're going to want to go to her Etsy shop, and I will put a link in the description box, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Cyril Marchetti's Oracle of Visions deck. Okay, this is beautiful energy. Divine Masculine is in this energy of meditation. This is the number 3 card. This is about, co-creation. Number 3 is an energy about doing the work. Think about 3 of Pentacles. You're working with someone. You're working through your lessons. And so this is an energy at this time about dreams and meditation and spiritual escape. So he's very much in an energy of retreat, of really, kind of settling himself down to see what he wants to do. So when this card comes up, this is really about dreams providing us with an alternative reality, okay? This is really about an energy where he's trying to imagine, he's trying to escape, he's trying to create, he's trying to wonder, he's asking himself questions, what if, why not? Okay, this is an energy, where this jester is sitting on the top of the box, okay, and he's like in his nightcap, he's in his slippers, and he's like, getting ready to rest and escape. He's in this energy of kind of imagination, but the thing that he has to be careful about is how he interprets his dreams. He can be interpreting them based on his fears, or he could be interpreting based on his logic. So this could be mirages that are further from the truth, that serve him further from reality, or if he taps into his intuition and his logic properly, he will download good messages. So he is very much in an energy. This is a very single solo energy of just kind of taking a step back at this time. So what does this have to do with? 4 of Swords. I'm sorry, first card out was 9 of Wands. This has to do with this journey has been long. I got to tell you right now, has everything to do with his feminine, because the Nine of Wands is everywhere in this reading for him. It's in his overall energy, and then it shows up here how he's wounded himself and has wounded his heart space, okay? Because of the things that he's done in the past. So he's just in this energy of rest and spiritual escape, because Nine of Wands, he knows he needs to take a little bit of a rest, because this has been a battle. This has been an ongoing feud between the two of them, and probably with other people too, because there has been a history of conflict and third parties. And so as he's resting and he's escaping, he's pulling away from third party energies, pulling away from karmics. That includes his divine feminine as well. He's pulling away from her because he just doesn't have the strength yet to come forward and move forward on his journey. I said, what else about the Nine of Wands? Four of Swords. This is another card of meditation, of retreat, of taking a time out. It follows the Three of Swords, right? Three of Swords is an energy, betrayal, of sadness, of loss, of heartbreak. So that's all the wounds. Those are all the wounds that he has created or he has received, and he is battle worn. Battle worn. By the way, bottom of the deck for the tarot for this part of the reading is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about karma. This is about karmic justice. This is also about, the wheel spinning to start moving forward to new opportunities. And you can't do that until you learn the lesson, until you have this karmic justice, until you are able to learn and get the karmics off of your wheel so you can move forward towards your destiny. Okay? So his overall energy right now, the theme of his overall energy is he's taking a time out. This has been a shit show of a journey for him that he's created, that he has manifested. He has manifested a lot of pain, a lot of wounds for himself that now he is healing from. So his next card, he's gotten this before. This is about past and future energy. It is about learning lessons from the past. It's a number 26, which is the number 8, which is about cycles. This is about learning from the past. Okay, look at this. This is the last page of the book. And now he's looking at himself in the mirror before he starts writing a new story and walking through a new door. So this is an energy right now where he's reflecting on the past. Okay, he's reflecting. He wants to see what he does. He's frozen in the moment right now where he's learning. He's looking at what he's done. It's a reference point. It's a reflection. He's seeing if he's learned his lessons before he takes any steps in the future. What does this have to do with, guys? What does this have to do with? Three of Cups and the World. This has to do with all those third-party energies, including his feminine, that he was giving his cup to, and now that cycle is completed. World card. He's learned his lessons from all of these third-party karmic energies. He's reflected how he gave to those connections, how he received, whether they were good or bad, gestures. Did he deceive people? Did he love people purely? This is what he's reflecting on. But this completion energy of the Three of Cups is telling me that he's very much in an energy where he's completed any sort of third-party connections or energies, any sort of cup that he's been giving, even to his feminine. He's not giving any cups at this time because he's in this period of reflection and understanding and healing. Bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine's overall energy, I'm telling you, he is going through something major, okay? Bottom of the deck, guys and gals, Seven of Swords, King of Swords. He is looking at himself, hence this card. These all flew out, by the way. If you guys have had readings with me, especially through Skype or whatever, then you know I only take flyouts one at a time. Each and every card that is on this table flew out one at a time. Seven of Swords, King of Swords. He is looking at himself. How did he conduct himself in the past? Seven of Swords. How did he sabotage connections? How did he sabotage himself? He's looking at himself, and he's in this energy of probably also feeling a little cold cold, loathing, perhaps even. But this is the bottom of his deck for his overall energy. So this is how he's just generally looking at himself. He's judging himself. He's feeling cold about himself. Maybe there's some self-loathing about how he has deceived himself and others in the past. I mean, wow, I was almost kind of shocked with that combination because I was like, oh, I wonder what the bottom of the deck is going to be for the other part. And when I got the King of Swords with the Seven of Swords, that means that this person is looking at his deceit, looking at his sabotage, how he has hurt other people, how he has hurt himself. Okay? First card out to further drill down into this energy, 10 of Swords, first card. There's so much completion happening. 10 of Swords. He's going through a painful, painful end, a cycle closing because of this card, Justice. He has received his karmic justice. Remember, bottom of the deck for this was the Wheel. And whatever karma he has experienced, good or bad, he is going through the end of this cycle of being a person who has sabotaged himself and his happiness. The next card out, High Priestess. This is an energy of intuition. This is an energy of unknown, energy of wisdom, but I really also feel like it's divine feminine energy. She's not attainable to him at this time. She is not accessible to him at this time, and it's clarified by the Emperor. So I feel like in his intuition, he knows that there is this energy where he has to use his intuition, but he also cannot communicate with his feminine at this time because she is a mystery at this point to him. Okay, next card out, 9 of Wands again. Now this is the second time it's come out for him. 9 of Wands. He's trying to gather up the courage to be this Emperor because I'm telling you, that is who he is today. He has come out strong as our Emperor and the King of Swords. Those are his major energies at this time, is that he knows that the quality that he needs to have is this man of integrity. How do you reign a kingdom as the Emperor? How do you reign your journey and rule your journey if you are not operating in honesty and integrity? That is what he's in today. I'm telling you, I just love this masculine's energy. In his own energy, he is the King of Swords and the Emperor. So he's really gathering his strength, gathering his courage to continue to move forward towards what? 10 of Cups. He wants to be happy. He wants to be happy. Look at how many 10s. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, the World card. So much completion energy. He hasn't given up on what's going to make him happy. Okay? Next card, Knight of Cups. Now he wants to move forward from his heart space in love. But that is a big burden. Another 10. So he's got the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands, and the World card. Do you see all of this completion? It's because he doesn't know. This is why we don't have the 10 of Pentacles here. He doesn't know how to build this new energy yet. He doesn't know how to ground this energy into the 3D yet. That is why moving forward from this heart space, from this place of love, is a burden. It's a burden. But he knows what he has done to sabotage himself and his 10 of Cups. He knows it. And so now he's saying in his overall energy, or what he's experiencing in his overall energy, is I'm done with these casual connections. I'm done with casual connections. I've learned my lessons. I've received my karma. I'm going through that painful end. My feminine is now unattainable to me at this time as I'm closing this cycle. But I'm not going to give up on what is going to make me happy. But how to move forward in love at this time is a big burden. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Okay, let's talk about Divine Feminine's overall energy now. She continues to get this card of balance. She continues to get cards where she is really trying to balance herself out, balance her journey out so that she can continue to move forward. That's a number 17 card, which is the number 8. This is her new cycle. Her new cycle. Remember, his number 8 is I learned my lessons from the past. How do I walk through this new portal? Right? That's the cycle he's in. She's in the cycle of, I got to balance myself. There has to be equality in my life now. I've got to keep changing my position, changing my stance, so I stay in balance with myself and my journey. Okay, so this is really about her balancing her masculine and feminine side so she continues to stay in harmonious union with herself because she is transformed. So what does this have to do with, what does this balance have to do with the Eight of Wands? It has to do with her movement forward on her journey. Has to do with how she's going to propel herself forward. What else does that have to do with Two of Swords? So she really does have to continue to go within and continue to readjust, continue to balance as she takes steps forward on her journey. Okay, remember, bottom of the deck, it was Wheel of Fortune. This is her karmic lesson too, that she has to be in union with herself, that she has to be balanced on her own, okay, when she moves forward. The next card for her is all about these interactions. This is the number 37 card, number 10, which is a card of number of completion. So when this card comes out, this is about relationships. This is about interactions. And so this is very interesting because this is like a mechanical wheel of pictures, okay? This is like, you know, all of these people have played very, very important roles in her life. Maybe these are old friends, new friends, soul tribe, masculine, old partners, karmics. So what she's doing is she's kind of looking at all of these lessons that she's learned from friends and soul tribe members, old friends, new friends, old partners, you know, her masculine. And this is very much an energy where this is like she understands some people will forever be a part of her life, but some people will move on and not be a part of her life. And this is the balance that she's starting to understand, is that maybe her masculine was this part of her life, right? Just like some friends that maybe have moved on and that she's moved on from. Some people are temporary. They're there to teach you a lesson. There's that saying, right? With each person, they're either there for a reason. They're either a blessing or a lesson, right? Nobody will always stay. People will leave and they'll spin in and out of your life. So this is an energy where she's starting to understand that there's no permanence. There is no permanence to her interaction or to her relationships. This is the true essence of detachment, understanding that people will come, people will go. And this is exactly the energy that she is in when she relates to her masculine as well. And so her first card out is Page of Cups. This is what she's understanding, that this love, these gestures, this communication, these cups come and go. And particularly as they relate to the King of Wands, her divine masculine, okay? That the cup will come, the cup will go. He will come in and he will go. There is no permanence. You cannot attach yourself to him or an outcome. She's learning that about all of her relationships, that there is no permanence in any connection. Bottom of the deck for her overall energy is the Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands. This is her breakthrough. This is her clarity, and now she knows how to move forward, what decision to make on her path. Okay, this is what she's doing. Her clarity is, hey, no one is here to stay. That's her clarity. That's her truth. No one is here to stay. We all have to die someday. I mean, hey, look, I don't mean to get doom and gloom here, but we're all going to leave this planet. So when the sooner that she starts to balance her energy within herself, the sooner she will understand that all she needs is herself. The sooner she will understand that every connection that she has is a blessing and therefore a lesson and therefore her learning. And even this connection with her masculine in this life is not permanent. I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what anybody says. There is no connection that's permanent. There have been twins that left the plane of the earth. Yes, you're still energetically connected, but their physical presence is no longer here. And so this is an energy where she's starting to understand. This is about the energy I received, the energy that I gave, right? This is about the lessons that I learned, the love that I gave. That is permanent. Those things will stay. But the person may not. Learn that lesson, people. Learn that lesson. So understanding that that is her breakthrough and that is her understanding about how she's going to move forward on her journey. First card out is Page of Pentacles. So now she's ready to birth and create something in the 3D, right? And she's really excited about it. Knight of Wands. She wants to move forward. She's passionate about this new journey for herself now. The Lovers, there's still this divine connection that has taught her so much. The Emperor clarifies that her masculine has been so helpful. She is moving forward in so much love, even though she is moving forward without him. She's moving forward in love and in balance and in unity. Knight of Cups, here's that dupe to the masculine. Knight of Cups here, just like I said already, she's moving forward in love. There's this divine connection that she has. Now she's moving forward on her journey with passion and excitement and in love. What? Towards justice, towards balance in her life, towards this equality in her life, towards reciprocity in her life where things are very fair and balanced. Lots of card the balance. Lastly, Judgment. She's rebirthing herself. She's reevaluating her journey now, and that is what she's creating. Page of Pentacles again. So she's very excited about her new steps forward because she's moving forward in love from her heart space, from a place of power and balance and understanding. Bottom of the deck, head, heart, environment, collectively for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine is the Wisdom card, which is the Hierophant card, and the Healer of the Ages. Beautiful card, because this is really telling us and showing us that they understand their spiritual path and their spiritual journey. And it has been a challenge. The number five, that number is a card of challenge and change. And so when this Wisdom card comes out, this is really that either they've had a spiritual teacher or they've read or maybe watched YouTube videos, whatever it is, that they have been influenced on their journey where this spiritual teacher has imparted wisdom. Okay, this is education and knowledge about how to integrate spirituality into your journey, into your life. They're very spiritual, magical beings. Okay, this is also an energy of now I only want connections that match my energy, match my vibration. And so what this is clarified with is the Healer of the Ages. 51, it's a number 6 card. So you got a 5 and a 6. There's a progression. Because of this information, because of this new wisdom, this knowledge, now we're in this energy of health and vitality, spiritual health, spiritual vitality. Divine consciousness is now starting to pour into our hands, into our hearts. Look at this. There's a balancing of these twins that's going on. Okay? There's healing that is happening. There's resolution in the head, in the heart, in the environment that is unblocking us from any energies where we've been stuck. So this is huge, what is happening to both of them at this time in their head, heart, and environment as related to each other. Okay, specifically Divine Masculine's bottom of the deck for his head and heart space. Sorry, I got to move all kinds of stuff around just to get this. Hold on, I shall tell you. Divine Masculine's head, heart, and environment. What do we have? 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords. He's very clear. He knows what his wishes are. He wants a breakthrough in his wishes because you know what? His wish is his Divine Feminine. That's his wish. That's his personal wish. 9 of Cups. Here's the 10 of Cups that he hasn't given up on. Has to do with his feminine. He's had a breakthrough. Interestingly enough, underneath this card is the King of Swords, if you guys can see it, and underneath here is the King of Cups. Can't even make that up. He's in his heart space and he's in his integrity. Bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine's head, heart, and environment, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. So this is very much, look at this. You can't make this up. Underneath it is the Fool and the King of Swords. That's the only way she's going to start this journey with him again. Because here, she's guarded. She's got boundaries about how she will move forward with Divine Masculine. There is an energy of, man, I'm okay. I'm okay. The only way I'm going to start fresh with you in this Fool's energy is when you are the King of Swords, because she's just not willing to go back and opens herself up to pain and to an energy where, you know, she feels like he might deceive her again, that he might sabotage the connection again, because she's just done. She's okay being alone, right? She's okay, you know, if she decides to go off into another connection, or if she decides that she wants to move forward on this journey alone, she's fine either way. That is her balance, because she's in union with herself. But I'll tell you, she will be damned if she is going to decide that she's going to allow him to come back into her life and deceive her again. She's just not up for it. She's like, man, it's been hard. You already taught me that lesson. I respect myself. I am whole. I am good. I am good. And you cannot come back unless you show me that you are a man of integrity, a man who can rule, a man who can rule your journey. If you can rule your journey out of an energy of integrity, then I will happily be this partner with you and balance the masculine and feminine energy with you. But if you can't do that, I'm going to continue to passionately and lovingly move forward, and I love you still. That is Divine Feminine's energy. So let's go ahead and take a look at their head, heart, and environment, okay? Head, heart, and environment. When Divine Masculine thinks of his Divine Feminine, what is he thinking? Sacrifice and door to personal healing and happiness. He understands, this is the Hanged Man card. Yes, number 12, Hanged Man card, which is a number 3, about lessons. We already got that here. That's what he's doing here with the taking a break, spiritual escape, meditation card. He's like, I had to sacrifice this connection. I had to sacrifice you. I had to sacrifice this, you know, myself and moving forward with you, because I needed to take the steps to personally heal myself, to find my own joy, to find my own happiness. You cannot feed me the light anymore, Divine Feminine. I love this about him, because here's the thing. I'm telling you, I read for so many people that the masculine comes in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out energy. In and out energy is that energy where they've depleted the light because they don't have their own light. So what do? They go to the Divine Feminine. They engage with the Divine Feminine. Maybe they text and talk or whatever, get her attention, get her light, and then leave. And then the Feminine's depleted again because he ghosts her. And then he's full of the light, full of the light, full of the light that he has gotten from his feminine. And then when it's depleted, he goes back again. This is that in and out energy. That's that Casanova Knight of Wands energy. No. So he understands that. Feminine, you need to understand that too if you are in a connection of an in and out masculine. You are not helping yourself, nor are you helping him. So here, he sacrificed this connection to find his own light, to be his own light. He surrendered. He let go so he can transform. Okay? And then this door, look at this. This is number 3, number 7. 7 is a card of spiritual truth, spiritual searching. So this card of personal door to personal healing and happiness, this is about new beginnings. He sacrificed this connection. He wants a new beginning in his personal life now because he's in this energy of where he's worked on himself. He's broken addictions. He's made external changes. His life is opening up. He wants new opportunities. Okay, so very much he's in an energy where he's like, I understand. I had to sacrifice you, sacrifice this connection to find my own light. Look at these rainbows in these cards, guys. Right here, right here. That's union energy. This is him in union with himself, being his own light, being his own light. So when he thinks about Divine Feminine, he is in the energy of, I had to sacrifice, I had to let you go, I had to surrender this connection because I couldn't feed off of you anymore. I couldn't feed off of you anymore. That's what an awakened masculine does. He can't feed off of her anymore. He needs to be his own light. And so he's healed now. And now that he's healed or is in healing, continued healing towards his happiness, 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups, that's the confirmation there, is he's now ready to start from a very awakened, spiritually centered place. That's what he's thinking in his headspace. First card out, 8 of Wands. He wants to move forward with her. When he thinks about her, he wants to communicate with her. He wants to talk to her. 8 of Wands clarified by Page of Wands. 2 cards of communication now. He's very much in an energy where, he's feeling better. He has his light. He wants to move forward. He wants to communicate. So I said, what does he want to communicate? He wants to move towards his destiny wheel card. Where did we get the wheel? Which was the bottom of the deck right here. Right? Yep. So he knows that the feminine is his destiny. He also has removed karmics and third parties and any of those old energies because he's learned his lessons, and that's why he's eager now to communicate and move forward. He's ready to give divine feminine justice. Justice. We got that for her here. Justice with the Knight of Cups. She wants to move forward in balance. So of course he wants to bring balance as well, because she's not. Here's the thing about this, people, is when she's no longer looking for justice from him, it is drawing him to bring justice to her. This is the law of attraction. She's no longer focused, oh, you need to apologize, you need to apologize, you need to come forward, and blah, blah, blah. Everything outside of me energy. She's like, I love you, I forgive you, I'm moving forward, and I'm really excited about my journey. And so her releasing this justice makes him want to bring it to her, because he sees her as this Queen of Cups who is in her heart. She's in her heart. Okay? She's in the heart space. She's been loving. He wants to balance things out, and he's sad. 5 of Cups. He wants to apologize. He wants to make things right about the past, where he hurt her, where he didn't do right by her. He's hopeful, star card, for renewal, for reconciliation towards a new beginning. And then we have the Hierophant card. I said, what's the new beginning? The Hierophant, to come in to the spiritual contract. Next card, 3 of Cups. Casual connections have just left him defeated. 5 of Swords. But he's ready to move forward. Chariot. He's ready to balance himself out and now move away from those energies and balance himself and move towards his divine feminine. What about divine feminine's energy in her headspace when she thinks about divine masculine? Well, she's in this energy of, I'm now in this base chakra energy, root chakra energy. She is starting from the root to make a decision. Remember, bottom of the deck was she's excited about her new journey. She's excited. So when she thinks about him, she's kind of undecided if he's still part of her journey. This is the number 8. This is a cycle. She's undecided. She's not sure. But she's in her energy of, I'm going to use all of my chakras, all of my root energy, all of my survival, all of this 3D energy, and I'm going to continue my path. I'm going to continue my journey. That's what I'm doing. I'm still undecided about you a little bit, masculine, but I'm excited about where my journey is going to take me. Look at this, 9 of Wands. Again, if you guys are counting, I don't know what number this is, but it comes up again. She's like, I'm undecided about you. I haven't given up on you. I still have love for you. You're my masculine. What about the 9 of Wands? 8 of Wands. He's got the 8 of Wands and the Page of Wands. He wants to communicate to her. And she's like, I haven't given up on moving forward. I haven't. What about it? Empress. She's like, but I stand as the Empress. I'm the Empress. Okay? That's why I didn't clarify the Queen of Cups, because I only ask for third parties here in the overall, and I ask for it here in the environment energy. When you're Empress, you're every queen, and he's going to see you as every queen. There's so many different aspects of you as the Empress. Okay? But her major showing today is the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. She's very grounded, but she's in her power, man. That's a good combination. Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. That's very much an energy as I'm grounded, but I am every queen. Okay? So she's in this energy as I'm still undecided about you, but I haven't given up, but I'm moving forward as the Empress. I am. 8 of Wands is here in her energy about how she's balancing herself out, which is going within, continuing to adjust. She's the Empress. Next card, King of Swords. See, this is what she needs. This is what she wants. King of Swords. I'm not sure, masculine, if you're King of Swords yet. 3 of Wands, yet to be seen if you are the King of Swords. Because we're still in this energy. 5 of Cups, which clarified the Queen of Cups here. Right? There's this, it's yet to be seen. 3 of Wands. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I don't know. But I'm not sitting around waiting. Okay? It's an energy of that energy is sad. that maybe you won't be that King of Swords, but you know what? That's your journey. That's your problem. I hope you learn your lesson, but I'm going to move forward. Five of Wands, when she thinks about her masculine, there's still conflict, right? Because there's still indecision. Because Three of Swords, there's heartbreak. There's been betrayal. There's been sadness, and that is why she's walked away. Eight of Cups. That is why she's walked away, because she knows her worth. She knows her worth. And so what does she do? Knight of Cups, moves forward in love. We already got that here. To Page of Pentacles, birth something else on her own, because this connection, Death card, has ended for her at this time. It's an ending and a new beginning, okay? It's an ending as far as the way things were, but is a new beginning for her on her journey. On her journey. So when she thinks about her masculine, there's an indecision, right? She hasn't given up on him, but she's moving forward as the Empress. It's to be seen if he is the King of Swords at this time. But there's conflict whether or not he is or isn't. And because there's been betrayal, because there's been heartbreak, she's walked away. And now she moves forward and creates something on her own in love, and she releases this connection. That's what she's thinking in her headspace. Okay? So now, heart space when divine masculine is feeling for his feminine. Look at this, spiritual strength, Nine of Wands and Queen of Swords. So I just thought, yeah, you know what? I'll clarify one of them. So I thought maybe I should clarify this Queen of Swords, because I didn't do the Queen of Cups because she already came out. I'm sorry, the Queen. I clarified the Queen of Swords because she came out in the connection. So that's why I clarified her. But at any rate, again, head and heart, it's all feminine. But here's the thing. Nine of Wands, the reason why he's battle worn is because she had to embody this Queen of Swords energy for him to learn the lesson to be the King of Swords. Okay, that's why. So in his heart, he's in a lot of pain. He's wounded. But he's not wounded because of her now. He's wounded because he had to learn. She had to show him. So I said, clarify this Queen of Swords for me. Temperance. This was part of the healing for his wishes. He had to go within because of the Empress. This is Divine Feminine. Queen of Swords, Divine Feminine. So he could take action as the King of Wands, which is what he needs to do here. King of Wands. So do you guys see how that works out? Bottom of the deck is Page of Pentacles, which means that's the energy he needs to get into if he's even going to think about coming forward to Divine Feminine at all. Okay? So there's definitely an energy here where that Queen of Swords energy that she embodied was necessary. Everything that has happened in this connection was necessary in order for the growth and development for both of them. He had to deceive her so she could understand her worth. Right? Once she finally understood her worth, she said, here's the boundary. I got to walk away. And that walking away and removing the energy and all the energy she was directing towards him got him to wake up, saying, hey, I lost something that was potentially my greatest blessing. I can't continue to sabotage myself like this anymore. I need to change. So when he feels in his heart for Divine Feminine, what's he feeling? Queen of Pentacles. This is who she is in her environment. She's the person he wants to build a life with. But she's rejected him. Five of Pentacles. And that's where they're stuck. Where are they stuck? In this painful end. Ten of Swords. You already got the Ten of Swords here. That's his karma, see? That's why this Ten of Swords is with Justice. And Justice is here with her. She had to leave him. And he's stuck in his painful end. Ten of Swords. What else is he feeling in his heart? He wants to come forward. Page of Pentacles energy. Right? He wants to create something. Magician. But Seven of Swords. This sabotage has wounded the connection. Nine of Wands. Again, this is where he knows he has been the person who has given false offers, who has given deceitful offers. This is what he's seeing. This is what he feels in his heart now. How he sabotaged the connection, being in this trickster energy. Wheel. Here we get it again. This is the karma in his heart space. Now he knows he needs to come forward with his truth. Right? Get out of his confusion and procrastination. But he's very stuck. He's very stuck in that energy. He's stuck in his karmic energy. He's stuck in his pain at this time. So he's healing. Four of Swords. We already got that here. See, everything here has to do with Divine Feminine. So he's healing to gain his strength. to come towards union, Six of Cups, with his divine feminine. So what about divine feminine? She's like, this deceit that you've had with me is a huge obstacle and a challenge for me. This is why she's walked away. She just like, I just can't do it anymore. I don't know if you can be the King of Swords and the Emperor. I don't know if you can do that. I believe in you and I love you and I pray and I hope that you can, but I'm not going to sit around and wait for it. I have a journey to manifest on my own. And so in her heart, when she feels for her masculine, this is a very, very difficult energy for her to get through. So it's an obstacle, it's a challenge. Number 5, card of challenge and change. Number 7, this is her spiritual truth and her learning, her lesson, okay, through this trickster energy. I'm telling you, they both equally, his deceptive energy was beneficial. It really was helpful. If you can start looking at it from a higher perspective, you will get out of your anger and out of any low vibrational energy and just see that it was necessary because you needed to see that you were worthy of more. Okay? In her heart, magician, she does want to manifest something. What does she want to manifest with him? Equality, reciprocity, movement forward, 6 of Swords. Okay? But she's in the Page of Swords. She's not going to do anything. She's not going to chase him. She's just going to observe, whether through her intuition or in other means, whether or not he is changing. She's in this period of, I'm not going to talk to you. You need to show me. So she's in observation, and that's where she's stuck. 4 of Pentacles. She's like, I'm not communicating. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So this long-term 10 of Pentacles, remember, he didn't get it because he doesn't know how to build it yet. We're stuck because I don't know if you will be the King of Swords. So she's in this energy of positivity, of success, of rebirthing herself, of gaining clarity through the stalemate, through the 2 of Swords energy, which is right here. She knows that she has to rebirth herself. She has to be successful on her own. She has to regenerate herself. And that's all that she can count on, is that union within herself. But there is still, again, the Lover's card. There's still in her heart. That doesn't mean that she doesn't love him and want him. That's why we'll always get this cards for her, because she still has so much love for him. There is definitely this energy of this divine connection where she too, 6 of Cups matched to his, wants this reunion. And she hasn't given up. 9 of Wands again. So there's a lot of, I haven't given up on you, but I love myself more energy, that I have to continue my journey. Bottom of the deck, I'm sorry, not bottom of the deck, environment. What's happening in the environment for Divine Masculine? Look at this, 9 and 10. He is alone, solitude. This is the Hermit's card. He is alone. He has gone through a major shakeup, a major storm. That's why we have all these 10s. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. He's a karma, wheel, world, right? He's got the wheel 2 times, and it's the bottom of his deck. He's got 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. He's got a lot of 10s. He's completing a lot of cycles. Got the World card. Because this is what's happening in his environment. The divine has shaken him up. He is in solitude at this time. Okay? He's completed third-party energies. Even this connection with you, he's not moving towards at this time, because he just needs to continue to look at himself and change. So in his environment, 4 of Pentacles, he's just kind of holed up at home. Not moving, not talking, not doing anything, because he's making a decision. 2 of Wands, that he may have missed opportunities. 4 of Cups, he's sitting in his regret. He's sitting in all these lost opportunities, how he had this Ace of Cups from the divine. The divine gave him this blessing, and he was piddling around with the 3 of Cups, with casual connections. So he's in this energy where he's had this shakeup, and now he's kind of in this stuck energy to make a decision. Did I miss my opportunity? 9 of Wands again. I haven't given up. 9. Somebody count. I don't know how many times we got it. 9 of Wands again. It's like, he's like, I haven't given up. Hasn't given up on what? Ace of Pentacles, on this new beginning. Okay, but he's healing. 4 of Swords. He's already gotten that in his heart, now in his environment, and in his overall energy. He's healing for his feminine. So he's sacrificing himself. Hanged Man, second time we got it. He's suspending himself so he can rebirth himself into the King of Swords. You can't make that up. And these burden, 10 of Wands, which he has here, clarifying the Knight of Cups, his biggest burden in his environment is that he has to wait, 7 of Pentacles, because he's still working on himself. Because the old masculine energy would want to rush in with the Knight of Wands, but he can't do that anymore. He can't do that anymore. It's not gonna work. So now let's look at Divine Feminine's energy, okay? Let's look at Divine Feminine's energy in her environment. Well, World card and Heart chakra. She's completed this energy where she is now moving forward in the world on her journey through her heart space, through her heart, in unconditional love for herself and her masculine. She moves forward on her journey. I love it. I just am so proud of the Divine Feminine. I'm just so proud. Let's just continue to move forward. What's going on? So now in her environment, as she moves forward in unconditional love, 8 of Swords, there's an energy of being stuck. What's stuck? This divine connection, the Lover's card, that she has decided not to move forward on, Page of Swords, where she's delaying the connection. It's just not ready. She does have hope for the future, but she's healing. The Star card, just like his Star card is clarified by the Ace of Wands. He wants this new beginning with her, and she really just wants to heal this continued 7 of Swords energy. Justice, she's balancing it out. She's healing that energy. She's already got her justice. Her justice is that she walked away. She gave herself justice. She's not waiting around. My Divine Feminine doesn't wait around. She's moved forward. 8 of Cups. She's walked away because she's the Empress, and she honored herself and she made things right on her own. So that's what she's healing in her environment. 6 of Cups, there's still this energy of this divine connection that she'd love to have a new beginning with and move forward in love, but there is sadness, 5 of Cups, because we have sacrificed this connection. This connection is suspended in the 3D, Queen of Pentacles. This is who she is, Queen of Pentacles. Okay? This is the energy, and Queen of Pentacles is in his heart. This connection at this time, there's sadness because of the past, and she has decided to suspend this connection for herself at this time because she's moved on, but this connection has not evolved yet. She's evolved, if that makes sense to you guys. So now let's take a look at the theme of the connection. What's going on with the theme of the connection, okay? So what's the theme? Bottom of the deck for this reading, this part, is new opportunities, King of Pentacles. This is a 5D energy of new opportunities, of abundance. King of Pentacles is Divine Masculine. And so this is interesting because what's happening is new opportunities are being created in the 5D as people are ascending and learning and growing and healing, like we have here. That is the energy of the connection at this time. That is the theme of the connection at this time. First card out, Archangel Raphael is assisting with healing. I mean, this is a major theme, right? He's assisting with healing. What is he healing? 7 of Swords. This is really this Divine Feminine and Masculine's energy, healing him from continuing to sabotage his connections, healing her from still the pain that she's cycling out. What else is he healing? Queen of Pentacles specifically, which is our Divine Feminine. He's really, Archangel Raphael, I love Archangel Raphael. He's really healing her energy of this deceit. Even though she's moved on, she's walked away, there's still residual energy. She's a human being after all. So Archangel Raphael is healing this Queen of Pentacles of this deception that has occurred in her journey. Hanuman allies, 5D energy of assistance and support. What is Hanuman assisting with in the 5D? With equality, with someone being able to give and receive equally. And who is that? The Divine Masculine. Okay, this is an energy where they're helping him be able to give, because here he's stuck in the 8 of Swords. They're helping him get into this energy of being able to give, being able to communicate, being able to receive from her. Because remember, in her heart, that's what she wants. That's what she wants to manifest. That's it. She wants to manifest equality and reciprocity in every which way. Otherwise, she's walking away, which she has. The next card out is dream state. It's a stage of a connection. There's some dream energy here that we are completing, the World card, okay, around our 10 of Cups. We're just no longer in a dream state about it. We're no longer in a fantasy world about it. This 10 of Cups that we wanted, you know, we can have it on our own. Doesn't have to be in this dream world with a divine masculine. Next card, distorted masculine. There are energies in the masculine that are distorted at this time, but they're ending. 10 of Swords. They're ending because he's received his karma. This is judgment. It says karma review. He has rebirthed himself from this painful end out of the distorted masculine energy, which we are just seeing here with the Hanged Man's Sun and King of Swords in his environment. That he is rebirthing himself into the King of Swords. And so sure enough, we get this rebirth energy. This is the 3D. This is the 3D energy. Now this connection is being rebirthed in the 3D, but not quite yet. 7 of Pentacles, because there's still work to be done. Remember, in his environment, he got that 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, that his biggest burden is that he has to wait because he's not mastered himself yet. That's why the theme of the connection here is, not quite yet. Yes, you will rebirth the connection, but not yet. What else? The Fool. You can't start yet. It's not time. It's not time to come together yet. So this connection is in and out. What's in and out? 8 of Wands, this progress forward, this communication forward, wanting to communicate, not communicating. This energy is in and out. And 9 of Wands again, but we haven't given up. We haven't given up. Do you see the number of 9 of Wands that we got? This couple is not going to give up on each other, but they're just taking a little pause because it has been a battle. Bottom of the deck for the drilled down version of the connection is the World and the Queen of Swords. There has been a completion of this Queen of Swords energy, which is right here in Divine Masculine's heart space, that her lesson was successfully completed by the masculine. That is the energy. And now they can move forward. Okay, the lesson was successfully completed. He's still not ready, but the lesson was completed. He has to gel the energy now, okay? So now, what is happening in their connection? First card out, there's this energy of missed opportunity, but death. It's an end of feeling like the opportunity is being missed, which is what we got in his environment. It's just that it's suspended at this time. It's not missed, it's just being suspended. Okay, it's not the end of the connection, it's the suspension of the connection. There's the energy of walking away, 8 of Cups. We've successfully walked away from each other. We've completed something by walking away. What did we complete? Him becoming the King of Swords. By walking away, 8 of Cups, by honoring yourself, he becomes the King of Swords. 7 of Wands, there's an energy of guardedness and a defensiveness, which we have for Divine Feminine, because things are at a crossroads. We're at a decision-making point because this connection has fallen apart. So we're just kind of standing strong. We're not making any offers. We're not talking. We're not moving towards each other because there's conflict, 5 of Wands, and we've gone within, 2 of Swords. There is an end, Death card. There is an end, 8 of Pentacles. There's an end to this self-mastery, meaning we are transforming through self-mastery because of justice, because of karma, because of karma. This karma, I'm telling you, no one can stop karma from happening. There has been a major transformation. Remember, death here and death here. This is the sacrifice that he made because everybody had to go through this karmic justice. And now there will be offers, Page of Pentacles in the 3D, that will be successful and victorious because we have healed 4 of Swords. Wow! All right, let's go to what is blocking them or challenging them. What is blocking or challenging this connection at this time? Bottom of the deck, okay? Unlovable, clarified by 7 of Cups. It's just we're in an illusion. What's challenging us at this time is that Gosh, is it an illusion that we're not lovable? Is that what's happening at this time? Is there an illusion that he didn't love me or she doesn't love me because I'm not lovable? This is still that Seven of Swords energy that is being completed at this time. Okay, so let's look at what is challenging divine masculine. Okay, what's challenging divine masculine about his divine feminine? Medicating. So he could be in an energy where he's medicating himself. Maybe he's drinking, maybe he's eating, maybe he's working out too much, maybe he's numbing himself out with work. But this is an energy where he's kind of numbing himself at this time because of Six of Swords, Stonewall. He doesn't know how he can break through because he's in this Ten of Wands energy. Remember, he got 10 of Wands here, 10 of Wands here. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. So he's medicating himself because he doesn't know how to move forward towards divine feminine, because maybe she was at her boiling point when she left him. Okay? The other energy is shocking. There's been some shocking revelations for divine masculine that's challenging him around this Ace of Cups. It's around himself, self-loathing. He's looking at himself, and maybe he's finally realized what he did to doom this connection and how he planted bad seeds, Ace of Pentacles. That's what he's looking at. This is why all this completion energies, that's why he's not offering any cups or pentacles to anybody, because he's looking at himself shocked, finally, now that he's in the spiritual place, about how he was investing bad seeds into this connection. And now he's in this energy of loathing himself because he's shocked. And that's probably why he's self-medicating, because he doesn't know how to move forward, because when divine feminine left, she left in a 10 of rage, in the 10 of Wands, which is why she was the Queen of Swords. Boom. Okay? What is challenging divine feminine? Cold. She feels like the masculine may be a little cold. And I say it's masculine because here it comes out. Dictator of decay, King of Pentacles. She feels like he is cold. He's not warm. He's not loving. He's not coming towards her. 7 of Rage, which is 7 of Wands. So she feels defensive. She's getting defensive. That's what's challenging her, because he's cold. What else is a challenge for her? Walking away. She's walking away. It's still a challenge though. Okay, because this connection, 3 of Wands, has gone up in flames because of this 7 of Swords, because he was counterfeit. And that's still challenging her. You saw it 2 times here in her heart and in her environment. Archangel Raphael is still helping her with the energy. So what's challenging her is that I have to walk away. I have to continue to walk away because this connection went up in flames because you were a counterfeit. And now you're cold and I'm defensive. 7 and 7. 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Okay? Let's lighten it up. Let's lighten it up. What arrows of love are they sending each other? Bottom of the deck is lip service and 3 of Wands. There's an energy of, is someone going to come back and give me lip service? Someone going to come back and try to smooth talk me? Either one. So what arrow is the divine masculine sending the divine feminine? Love and lace and innocent. It's almost like an energy of, I'm sending you an energy where I'm innocent. I was innocent. I didn't deceive you. I'm innocent. And I say that because it's clarified by the 5 of Wands. Through this conflict that we were in with other people, with you, with each other, I'm innocent. He's also saying, roses are red, true love. You're my true love. I've realized this now that I'm in this hermit's energy. Remember, in his environment, solitude, he's in the hermit's energy. That's what he's learning. While he is in the hermit's energy, that you are my true love. Masculine. Here's the divine masculine showing up. He's saying, I'm sending this to you. I'm the emperor. I'm divine masculine. That you are my wish. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. You are my wish. That's what he's saying. What is she saying? What is she saying? Party of 1 and 2 of Swords. So she's saying, I'm on my journey alone. I've withdrawn from this connection and I'm on my journey moving forward alone. And my heart is caged. My heart is, guarded, cactus heart. My heart is guarded right now. I have thorns on my heart because I'm still healing. Judgment. I'm still trying to rebirth myself. I'm still trying to understand this pain, process this pain. Then she has this card of rendezvous, this desire to go away, to celebrate each other, to be together. But Seven of Pentacles, she's like, it's not time. I want to be with you. I want to spend time with you. I want to love you. I want to let you love me, but it's not time. Seven of Pentacles. Okay? Now, we have a few more things to go over before we close the reading. I'm going to do the Akashic records now for them, okay? Bottom of the deck. Another number 3, Angel Gabriel. I love this card. Why? Because Angel Gabriel is all about communication. It's a major arcana card, which is at the bottom of the deck for them, which is really telling us that this is an energy where Angel Gabriel is helping both of them come into this energy of communication, loving communication, sacred words of truth. He's helping them bring sacred words of truth. Okay, this is an energy where expression and wanting to express yourself and communicate is really on the rise. You saw that, 8 of Wands, Page of Wands. She got it here with 8 of Wands as well, right? I mean, I can't even look underneath all these layers, but energy of communication is huge. Okay, now is the time. They're helping them. Archangel Gabriel is inspiring them, helping them to come back into communication. First card out for where they are in this contract is another major arcana card, Divine Physician, number 6. Like I said, massive amounts of healing. It's showing up not only in this 3D reading, but it's showing in the contract, which is showing me that this is very much in alignment. They are aligned. What is happening in the 3D world is aligned with their soul contract. And when this card comes out, this is saying that they are moving through a time of magnificent healing on many, many levels. Okay, this is an energy where one or both can be healers, or they're going to healers, or there's an energy where they're healing themselves through their lessons, through their learning, through their karma. But this is very much an energy where there is massive amounts of healing that is happening. And now also through this, there may be an energy where they are now helping others, healing others. Okay, so that's the first part of where they are in their contract. The next card out for them, I love this energy. It's the One of Scrolls. The One of Scrolls is telling us on track. They're saying, Spirit is telling us today, you have massive amounts of healing, and you both are absolutely on track on your journey with each other at this time. This is a card of making a decision, taking a certain track, making a certain decision about your relationship now. Okay, that you're in a good spot. You've healed, you're healing, and now it's time to move in a certain direction. But go in the direction that is compelling you, that is calling to you, and get on board with that. Okay? And who are they talking to when they're talking about this energy? King of Keys. This is King of Pentacles. This is him. This is the masculine. So this is an energy of what's happening in the contract, that there's massive healing on both levels. Time to decide, King of Keys. Right? Are you going to get on board? This is very much an energy, King of Pentacles showing up. That he's in his king energy to come forward and be the stable man to match our Queen of Pentacles. And then lastly, we have the Six of Forces. The Six of Forces is the waterfall. I love this card. We have 2 sixes and a number 1. This is a restart of their journey. Six of Forces is the waterfall. When this card comes out, this is about someone coming into incredible personal power. This is both of them. But really, I feel like also masculine, because it's specifically here right after him. That he's coming into a position of personal power. And forces are opening up within him of personal energy, that he has gotten into a deeper thought, deeper emotions, expansion of psychic energy. And it's time for him to act, because this power is overflowing. If you think about the waterfall, it starts from one body of water, plunges deep and goes into another body of water. It is limitless. It is endless. He is now in this waterfall energy to move forward, to come forward with communication towards his queen. Because after all, what has he learned? That she is his true love. What has he learned? 9 of Cups, that he is her wish. Look at this, 2 9s. He's wanting you to know, with so many 9s here, 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Hermit, 9 of Cups. He's alone. All right? So let's just segue then into the third party reading. So I said, I did this specifically for Divine Masculine, okay? And I said, Spirit, please provide me with the energies of third parties or karmic partners in the form of another partner, like women, that are in Divine Masculine's life. What is the energy? And then I also specifically said that in this reading, the Divine Feminine is the Empress, because that's how she called herself out. So I wanted to honor that. And she's the Queen of Pentacles. I left the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords and everybody else alone. And all I said was, please tell me what is the energy of third parties and karmics in Divine Masculine's life in the form of other partners. And please understand and show me and understand that the Divine Feminine is the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, because that is what she's saying to us today. First card that flew out, you're not going to believe it. By the way, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, so there's this energy of fresh starts, okay? But first card that flew out, Empress. So there's just no one. When even third-party energy, our Empress comes in and she shows herself. And so I said, what about the Empress in this third-party reading? That is his truth. That is his clarity. That is where he wants to balance things out. That's where his truth came from. That's who he wants to set things right with. The next card is 8 of Swords. When he thinks about third-party energies or any other partners, he's just stuck. There's this Empress he's stuck on. What is he stuck in? In his healing. He's stuck in his healing. Okay, next card out, Knight of Swords. He's speaking his truth with any third parties and karmics about what his wishes are, what his personal wishes are. And what he wants to do is he wants to move towards his spirituality and spiritual connections. But no queens came up. It's just the Empress. Just the Empress. He's very focused on his healing. And when you get the Justice and the Hierophant, this is marriage. Who does he want it with? His Empress, the Divine Feminine. Let's get the guidance for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, and that will end the reading. And we're at 111. My goodness. Okay. What is Divine Masculine's energy at this time? What is Ganesha helping him with at this time while he's in his journey? Look at this, number 38 card, which is a number 11. This is Ganesha as a child. This is his mother, okay, Parvati. This is Ganesha in her lap. He's really nurturing himself, nurturing his inner child, nurturing his wounds, nurturing his self-loathing about how he could have been the person that he was. How he showed himself to the world before he awakened. So this is an energy where Ganesha is really trying to help him nurture himself, okay? Be compassionate towards himself and other people. This is an energy where they're asking him to slow down, which is exactly what he's doing. He's listening to Ganesha. Slow down. Be resourceful. Be practical. Bide your time. Deal with issues as they arise. Don't go for easy solutions, okay? Nurture yourself, nurture your own needs. Don't seek from outside of yourself, right? Don't be empowered by things outside of yourself, by other women, outside energies, whatever it is. Nurture yourself, and then from a healthy place, you could be nurturing and loving to others. That is what he's helping with. Divine Feminine, she's got the number 28 card. And guess what it's called? Perseverance, 9 of Wands type of energy. That's what he's helping with. And look at, this is Ganesha's tusk. That is his tusk that he cut himself to continue to write the epic Mahabharata, which is a beautiful, beautiful story of righteousness and good and bad, like showing shadow and light and about doing right by people. Okay, about humility and about ego. That's what Mahabharata's about. So anyway, when this card comes up, she's being told, and I just want to cry when I think about this journey for the feminines and for the masculine. But frankly, what she's being blessed with is, if you've been working really hard and putting the effort into something, Ganesh is telling you today, Divine Feminine, that it's going to be worth all of the work that you put into this journey. That all of the results and rewards will be given to you for this labor of love of yourself, this labor of love for your journey and your masculine. I don't know, I'm sorry, I can't believe I'm sitting here crying, but it's just like, it really touches my heart because I know how difficult it is. And you will receive your tangible 3D reward. So Ganesha is guiding Divine Feminine to not lose faith while you're waiting for things to come into fruition. Be patient. Appreciate the progress that you've made so far. And if your hard work hasn't paid off yet as you've planned, then consider that your expectations need to be modified, because there's no guarantees. That's why she continues to adjust in her overall energy. She's got to walk away from any expectations of 10 of Cups from masculine. She's got to be grateful and focus on the present and do what she can with what she has. But just know that there's going to be an ending to this very, very difficult period of struggle, and you will be blessed beyond your wildest dreams. And the bottom of the deck for that is Generosity, which is a number 10 card, which is telling us that there is major completion energy happening here. And Ganesha will be generous. Ganesha will be generous with all of you. Okay, with masculine, with feminine. And Ganesha, will definitely come into this energy where they're helping you become aware and conscious of your own feelings and take responsibility of your life so that you can nurture yourself and then nurture others so that you can persevere and reap all of those rewards, okay? What a reading. Oh my gosh. If you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. I am sending so much love to you guys, so much light, so much gratitude for being here on this journey. And I'm just so proud of masculine and feminine. Good job. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Bye.